Hello anyone and welcome back to the Common Sense Crypto channel. As with you always, that is Rich doing another video nowadays on XRP. So I desire you are all having a first-rate day today wherever you are on this great international. We are going to speak approximately XRP. And I got to start with this from Sean McBride. I cannot count what number of NDAs related to crypto and AI. I've signed inside the final 3 months by myself. What's going to manifest over the next 4 years might were behind schedule with the aid of a decade, if not for the election of Donald Trump. Thank you, Jesus. And it's authentic. Even Brad stated that they're signing new partnerships all of the time as well. Now, I'm positive lots of the partnerships are going below NDAs. Those can be introduced later, as soon as we've crypto rules in area. But things are moving beforehand so quick now and loads of people are ignoring it. They're not even seeing the big photo, but here in the United States, the whole thing seems to be speedy tracking proper now, leading up to policies a good way to carry that institutional adoption. Ripple is the net of fee and XRP is the usual. Larsson has spent over a decade sharing his imaginative and prescient of the Internet of Value with others. This is what Chris had to mention. Take a pay attention. A little bit then about how we see those and why we are betting, as you can have guessed. On the XRP ledger, an XRP is the digital asset of desire, where we are, speak me about the blockchain issue of this Internet of Value. XRP, without a doubt, has a number of the majors, the bottom transaction prices. It is the quickest, approximately 3 seconds, to settle, and it has the best throughput of the major blockchains. Now again, throughput is crucial to, I assume, recognize that most of transactions ultimately are going to be off-ledger in a few fashion. They're going to be the use of charge channels, XRP fee channels, Lightning Network, something it's far. However, the throughput remains very vital because in some unspecified time in the future, persons were given to settle to the ledger. So the greater throughput, the lower fee, the more green it will be. And similarly as vital, you have got to have this predictability of agreement. So XRP isn't just the fastest of the majors. However, it's virtually very constant, approximately 3 seconds. And the variety there is very low, as consistency goes to be very critical to institutional buyers. It's additionally going to be very crucial to the banks after they start onboarding to the XRP ledger. But the alternative big deal is it consumes much less electricity than ETH or Bitcoin. And I constantly checked out it within the sense of carbon credits. I constantly notion carbon credits could be the largest trouble in terms of power consumption, but I assume I turned into wrong. I assume, in relation to power intake, it's going to be a big deal due to AI. AI could be very strength-consuming, and everyone's looking at AI because the future. The US is about to push in advance so rapid in terms of AI now, and as it consumes a lot of electricity, how are they going to hold going with the Bitcoin mining? I'll communicate greater approximately that on the quit of this video. But let's get returned to the Internet of Value. How is that going to thing into the fee of XRP? As adoption grows and policies emerge as clean, demand for XRP will growth. With its fixed deliver and deflationary properties, the rise of charge of XRP will function a key indicator of the boom of the net of value. So as the net of cost keeps to grow out and construct, it's going to push the charge of XRP better and better over the years. And a whole lot of humans suppose that the net of value is similar to 10 years away from now, or a decade into the future. However, the BIS, they want to get this up and going for walks as quickly as the previous day. They're pushing beforehand, with or without SWIFT. Keep that during mind due to the fact SWIFT is still lagging behind. An XRP might be the global agreement foreign money that represents it. The rate, the portions are falling into region. You're either paying attention or catching up later. What's occurring right now is we're going into the golden age. The US is stockpiling gold. Other significant banks are stockpiling gold. We're going to a gold again machine right here in the US and in other international locations as nicely. Once we go to that gold again gadget with the intention to end the Fed, and so that it will also exchange money as we know it all the time. Because you may not want a Federal Reserve. There will be no money printer. Every unmarried dollar you personal will truly be sponsored by using gold. But something has to move that price. XRP. It may not be paid to the charge of gold, however it will likely be transferring the cost of gold. Then we begin looking at tokenized gold at the XRP ledger as nicely. Is SWIFT integrating XRP via EastNets? Expert explains. So Wrath of Commons says this isn't always formal XRP integration into SWIFT's core offerings, like GPI by SWIFT. It's a third-party provider connecting Ripple, so they're connecting Ripple into SWIFT. Despite the lack of direct XRP integration, Wrath of Commons highlights the effective takeaway. Financial institutions are an increasing number of adopting Ripple's messaging competencies, so later they will integrate XRP one way or another. It's just like in case you use RippleNet by itself. Sure, it's high quality, it's speedy, and it's reasonably priced, cheaper than SWIFT. But in case you additionally integrate XRP, it now turns into even quicker or even less expensive. So the primary financial institution to utilize Ripple and XRP collectively, they will get the upper hand on the competition. But take a concentrate to what Brad says right here, approximately SWIFT. This week will probably be the satisfactory week of signed contracts at Ripple ever. Right. It has been a large name to action due to the fact you recognize, again, Facebook kind of got here out and said, we don't want Western Union anymore. Right. Well, in case you're a bank, in case you're Western Union, you type of, it's interesting. And I suppose the banks realize that if Facebook is going to be a competitor, in this area, they cannot rely on a technology like SWIFT to compete within the marketplace. So I need to visit questions in just a second, so they could now not rely upon SWIFT. To lead them to competitive, they need to go to a one-of-a-kind solution, because SWIFT remains antique. It's nevertheless outdated. It's in need of a chief upgrade. So why even hassle going through SWIFT? Why now not just go to the excellent opportunity out there? RippleNet and XRP, that's what I see occurring in China as well. I suppose the BRICS nations are going to go with Ripple and XRP, and loads of humans said, wouldn't that cause battle with the USA? You were given to recall, each person can make use of the XRP ledger. They do not even must work with Ripple in any manner, and they may utilize the XRP ledger. That's why I blanketed that during previous films, wherein I said sanctions are not going to count number if they cross over